Good morning, guys. How is everyone today? Hopefully everyone is good. I wanted to talk to you this morning because by the time I saw this, it was just too late and I didn't feel like sitting down to film, so it's, really not that serious. So I figured that I would talk to you this morning. But our friend Allinwithari, aka Ronnie Spur, she decided to go ahead and put up on her YouTube community page. She was back again staying in a hotel. And I guess what she thought this was going to do is make people happy for her that she's staying in a hotel again, that she's, quote, able to stay in a hotel even though she's making a ton of money on YouTube. Most people weren't having it, and they weren't happy to see her, doing this all over again. For someone who claims that they don't stay in hotels very often, it sure seems like there's a lot of footage of her staying in hotels. And that's what I'll say about that. One thing that I picked up on immediately is that she wants people to think that these are photos that were just taken. But I looked very closely at these photos, considering that she just got out of the hospital from what appeared to be a very serious set of injuries. She did not have any marks on her knuckles anymore. They were completely clean. And in one of the photos, and I'll include it, or you can go look at it yourself, but I'll include it anyway, she very strategically covered her knee that was supposed to be the one that was all banged up and scraped up and bruised. And one of the focal points of her hospital post was how badly her knee was hurt from her alleged fall. But she very strategically, the way that she tied her shirt around her waist, it's hanging over that knee, and I don't think that that's just by chance. And maybe I'm wrong, but as y'all know, we're all entitled to our opinions. So I think that was a strategic move for her. I think that she intended to cover the knee. And for me, that means one of two things. Either one, she was not in the hospital with those injuries that she showed in those photos, and they were old photos of some other situation that she had, or these photos from the hotel were not recent. Because you literally, you can look at it and see that her hands are clean. There's absolutely no remnants of marks, scabs, scrapes, cuts, nothing. And typically, with injuries to the hand, you're going to heal quickly if you do aftercare and you're taking care of the wound, but you're not going to heal that quickly to the point where your hand is 100% clean and it looks like you were never hurt in the first place. So I noticed that. As far as her staying in the hotel, the reason that I think her staying in the hotel is just so funny is that she really wants people to feel bad for her. Her whole shtick is, and of course she doesn't say this, but it's very obvious that she wants people to have compassion for her and stick around and subscribe and watch her videos and do all the things. I also think that it's a little bit of a slap in the face for her to be frequenting staying in hotels. And maybe I'm wrong for that, but she's doing okay with money. Based on everything that I know about AdSense and the way that YouTube income works, she's doing perfectly fine. My question has always been, why don't you give people content instead of grifting and sad fishing? And even now, she's not uploading content. So where is the actual content? Where is the vlog of a day in my life? Where is the telling more of her story? Like, where is the addressing actual questions that people want to know about, aka dealing with her son and that whole situation? It's impossible to move forward until you address issues. And I know that not everything needs to be addressed on YouTube. However, when your platform is so big that you come out and you want to utilize things like hashtag homelessness, hashtag invisible people, and put on this charade as if you really care about homeless people, even though you're allegedly homeless yourself and you're wanting to do all of these great things for your community. Her actions just do not speak to that being her presence online, to me. I think it's great if people want to make a YouTube channel and share their experiences of whatever their life circumstance is. That's one thing. But with her, it's just been the constant grift. It's been the constant avoiding questions. When she's called out on things, instead of addressing them, she literally just calls people haters and people are being too invasive. Well, Ronnie, you're the one who decided to put your life story out onto the internet. I will always go back to my theory of what I think happened was she got way more quick success than what she was planning for. And combined with that, she never thought that people would take her channel name and link it to who she really is, and then uncover the stuff with her kid and her criminal history. And I don't really care about her criminal history. I care about the situation with her child, because I think all of us, have made some bad decisions. And I always say, it obviously matters whether you get caught doing those bad decisions or if you don't. But I'm not really worried about someone who has a shoplifting charge or, even like a DUI. If it was just a one-time thing and then you show growth, I don't really care about that. But when you're taking your infant son to a hospital with a fractured skull and you show up and say, oh, we're here for allergies, and then you come clean and say, oh, he fell off the mattress, blah, 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 after you're pressured, that to me is someone who is dangerous. If you're a dangerous person and you're grifting online, people are going to have an opinion about you. People are going to have an opinion about you even if you're just grifting. Let's be honest. But with those pictures, I do think that it's very interesting. Now, here's the other thing that could be going on. Maybe her hands healed at a lightning quick speed because she's just, so godly and so just perfect that her hands healed extremely quickly. And then let's just say that she placed her shirt around her waist, covering her knee intentionally because she didn't want it to be in the photo. I'm still not sure that the best move to make right now was for her to come out of this situation where she so conveniently ended up in the hospital right when people were asking her questions. She still hasn't answered concerns from her own subscribers about her history. And then you want to come back and show that you're in a hotel again. I don't know. The lifestyle that she is portraying is just not what homelessness is. And that's where the exploitation of it comes in, because you're wanting to use these hashtags and titles in your videos just so that they get more views on YouTube. But the lifestyle that you're showing people is not what 99% of homeless people go through. And then you wanted to sit there and do your little community deed of giving that homeless lady your crusty blanket that was in your trunk in the middle of, you know, summer in Los Angeles, where she didn't need a blanket. She needed a hat and something to keep cool and something to shade her face after you literally insulted her because of how her skin looked. It's just like everything combined with her is such a mess, and it is so much just not what homelessness is actually about. Being homeless is what Ari is portraying, Ronnie, where she's buying $10 Starbucks and riding around all day wasting gas. You know, people wouldn't be so heartbroken when they think of someone who is homeless, because homeless people are buying more expensive coffee than a lot of us who work jobs are buying. So I think in between the half-truths and the just kind of throwing in people's faces the nonsense that she's doing, it's a combination of a few different things where she has really lost that core fan base of people who discovered her within the first month of her channel kind of gaining popularity. They were the ones that were there for her and giving donations and really rooting for her. And then you look at all of the other things that have unfolded on her channel, and still today, almost the end of September, we're still here with her not giving any real actual answers to things that people are wondering about, people that have seen official court documents, so on and so forth. And she has yet to actually address what people want to know. One thing I will include in the very end of this video, just because it's not worth its own video, Def Noodles got banned on Twitch for drug use, and he was basically using poppers on Twitch, and that got him banned. If you guys don't know what poppers are, you can look them up. But yeah, he got banned, and he's just continuing this really weird path that he's on. None of it makes sense. It's very obnoxious. He looks very, I don't know. He just looks very disheveled. And I don't say that as an insult. I just say it as, I hope that he gets the help that he needs. And that's what I've been saying for a long time, because I do hope that he gets the help that he needs. It's very obvious he's going through something that he needs a little bit of assistance with. And that's where I will leave it for now. But yeah, he's banned on Twitch again. People who came to his channel for commentary and reactions are just done with him. And I would be too. I don't blame them. Just because it's all so stupid, and I don't know. Time is precious. You have to make sure that you're spending your time consuming content that actually makes a little bit of sense. And Def Noodles videos make no damn sense. So either way, those are going to be my thoughts on Ari and her flaunting this really weird lifestyle that she is tagging as homelessness. It's a charade. It's a mess. But that's going to be it for now. So if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.